And I really thought I was going to be on time today. It's a weird idea. Yeah, I left at the right time. I think I just did one of those frazzle things where you keep trying to put something on or put something together and it keeps falling apart. That's what it was sort of like in the car. I swear to God, I spent at least the last 10 minutes in the car. I turned the corner at, was it 2:06? So they've been probably have their shades up now for 20 minutes. Yay! Let's see. I am trying to get to my own page. There I go. Okay. Getting closer. Here we go. Okay. And there are 2 people here. So, Cricket, my moderator on. Okay, this is weird. I've been seeing the Amazon guys use these. I wonder how he forgot it. Well, not really. You should see those things they do. They drag them all over the place. Hi, Papa Cat. Hi, Cricket. Yes, you are. And I am about to announce that we are going back to HelloFresh for food again. We have sucked wholeheartedly before this. We will be rearranging our budget and doing it again. Because if I'm not allowed to eat a lot of food, I gotta make sure that food is good for me. I opened something in my mail. My mail is on the island in the kitchen. You need that. You need what? You need a little disorganization to make it through your day? Or you need HelloFresh. It's really good. It was really good. We thought we'd be able to do it, but nope. Not a chance. That we do it by ourselves because we have all the recipe cards. And it's like, no, not a chance. So, but we were pretty good about not ordering what we didn't like the second time. So, but yeah, no, it was great when we got it. It was really great. You know, one of the running jokes is scallions, you know. I thought they were just green onions, you know, things like that. So the tote, I need the abandoned tote. There's already a like coffee cup with ick in it on it. Otherwise I would put it in there for you. Hi D, except shipping it would cost more than getting you a tote like that. I do have one thing but I didn't steal it. When they were taking away the distances from COVID, we were in Palo Alto, and the security guard was picking them up, the spots from Tiffany. So I actually have a Tiffany spot that says 6 feet. It's in the entryway to the front door. And I was just like, okay, I can die now. See? Okay, I'm a little off today, and I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe it's because I keep watching fire stuff. I ordered it. They must have sent it to your corner by mistake. It can be washed. Yeah, okay, come and wash it, and then I'll send it to you. I said hi to D, didn't I? Hi, sitting. Brian Fogg? I am Club Brian Fogg. I know Brian's that would probably find that slightly, get that girl away from me. Hi, SOD. SOD. Oh, duh. It's a glasses on the top of my head day again. So let's go for a walk in here before we go mess with the kids. It's after 2 o'clock anyway. So look at the monkeys in the burrow. I love my burrow. I don't know why. Like, this is my burrow in here. There's not another one like it? People playing ping pong. I love this place. I hope this place stays for at least 20 years. My cousin ordered cake for her friend. Brian, okay. It said, happy birthday, Brain. Oh, wow. One of the Brians I know was actually very smart. He was one of my friends I helped with his cancer. And he was very smart. Problem was he used it for some not good things. He didn't break the law. But boy, he can manipulate someone better than L. Ron Hubbard. He probably should have started his own religion. So, this moose has a problem. Hey, is Fuzz here or is Fuzz still? Well, we'll put it up for the replay. Fuzz, I think this moose has a problem. Or is it even a moose? Could be a deer. You know what's not here I don't see? Are legend plaques for what they are. So, and this is just like one that's only going to be here for a little while. My golden bunny. Where's my golden bunny? Okay, it's still there. He was really gold when it first started. If you look in the old ones, you'll see golden bunnies. So, yes, I'm avoiding the orb today. So what? See, he was gold when we first started. He has aged really well. It was really, like, spooky 3 months ago. Because he was just, like, gold. Unless they had something on him that they just killed off. Which is possible. So I don't see a bunny going that gold that fast. Or that weathered that fast. We haven't had a lot of rain. Go ask LA. So, not sure what this is. What kind of burger is this, guys? Oh, we have the filter. I didn't notice a mistake, but Brian did. I lived near that. I would visit and sit, relax every day. Oh yeah, when it gets to be more temperate around here. Oh yeah, because I'm trying now to fill out what I've done today on my day Hobonichi, so I don't have to worry about doing it when I get home. So I have two. I have one that's in my purse and one that's on my desk. So that was my text. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, I can. It's in my purse too. I can just come back here and like write what I did today, trying to do the journal thing. Oh, hello, Big Giant Head. How are you today? And I just proved my Big Giant Head today too, or yesterday, because I tried to put my glasses on the top of my head, and my head, it's always too big and they always just fly off. Didn't let yesterday though. Made me think maybe it's getting smaller. It'd be nice. Yeah, see the cow there? He's even a little bit more gold than the bunny. And, you know, it's like, I have a feeling maybe they had a thing on him. So, and then took it off. Bunny's the one that turns when the wind is, like, having fun. So, and it's like, oh yeah, when Dusty and Cheryl and who else? Well, Dusty and Cheryl, when they come out here, heck yeah. I gotta find out when Dusty and Cheryl are coming out here. Well, I mean, Dusty's coming real soon because of his uncle. And he can drag Cheryl with him. She'll have to stay at our house. That'll be fun. The cats will probably love her. Let's see. Hey, Kay, we're on tonight. Doo-da. And maybe I'll have a list of things that people could donate to. Yes, it is. It's at 63, so it's just enough for my hands to be cold. And since I've got the new cold going on in my world, I'm a little chilly, but it's only 63, so that's pretty good for here. Yes, thank you, Cricket. The park needs a cootie statue. God, I know. We don't know any woodworkers, Papa Cat. Or not woodworkers, but we don't know any metalists anymore unless you know someone. Because wouldn't it be neat to put a cootie here, like, overnight? they would probably think it was the coolest thing on the planet. So, you know, I'm sure we have young enough people that could climb the fence and stuff. And just put it like right there behind the sheep. That would be neat. Hi, Bob. We're roaming around the park today before we get to the Ord. Because, you know, Thursdays aren't really a big deal for them yet. Once Cairo leaves, then it'll be a big deal. See? And yeah, if the world ever gets really sucky, we could move back to this side of the bay and get a condo that's the same size as our old condo, and it'd be right across the street from the pyramid. I have a dream. Donate to the Salvation Army, not the damnation name. That's funny. That's funny. I like that. So yeah, we're just walking around, and yes, they have things that go on. I filmed, videoed. What do you say? Film, video? Film sounds archaic. Videoed, digitaled, recorded. How about recorded? I recorded something that was going on here, a fashion show, and it was neat. It was like I stood behind the rope and was just like videoing things because it was just cool. And actually I was videoing the parrots, and then I realized there was something going on here. Yes, you guys will learn. That's the way I do it. I'll talk about something that's like 4 hours away, but I'll back up and talk about the things that happened to that 4 hours. I don't know why I do it. So they have shuffleboard. See shuffleboard? Isn't it cute? So we have docents running around here. Let's see. I don't know where you would get. Oh, it's underneath. See? Ping pong table. I gotta get the hubby to play ping pong with me. But we've lost all of the days he's not working in the middle of the day. I'm sure there's a line for ping pong around here on the weekends. So, oh, there's a goose. See the goose? Oh, there's the apple too, but there's people all around it. So there's the goose. Oops, got rid of my chat. So we've only gotten to the damnation Navy, huh? And then this is Medusa. I assume it's Medusa. You know, the very quiet Roman version of Medusa. Or someone else. I can't remember now. Because around here, we went through so many like phases of, you know, fables. Everybody looked pretty, then everybody looked mean, then everybody looked like they'd been strung out, and, you know, rode hard and put away wet. And then, so it's just like, there are so many versions of everything here in this, like, part of California, because that's where the, like, heavy-duty artists used to hang out. So, yeah, LA is known for the, I guess you would say the Andy Warhol types down there, pop artists. And we were up here more like the sculpturists, I guess. So, yeah, you want to learn about, you wanted to learn about Greek history back in the 70s? Just look what they're putting out there. No lie. Then you ask the parrot you're with, and then they give you the whole explanation, and you're like, wow, cool. Yep, catch us tonight. Let's see. We need to make the ping pong table more able. That looks like a hopscotch. No, this is actually the probably limestone tiles. Limestone's a big thing here. So the walkway. I don't know if they redid it. I had never been in here before. The redo. So it's possible, but I don't know. And just, isn't it cool? You can come here and just sit on like real chairs and, you know, hang out. I'd have been glued here as a kid. You know, it's like everybody goes away for vacation. What do? Hi. I go and hang out at the redwood forest. That was a docent. So, oh yeah, I'd have loved this as a kid. Totally. And back when I was a kid, I could have taken a bus to get here too. So, let's see. Oh God. Now I have to turn. I've got it finally on automatic turn, so that's good. When it comes to Greek history in the 70s, I think Costa Gravis. Oh God. How did I turn my gimbal? I don't know. Maybe it's because I have this weird thing, but yesterday it did it to me too, is that I looked down and my gimbal's like pointing in an opposite direction almost. And I'm like, okay, there is something I have to do. Little homework here, because I always want to park here on this street because they can't see me. Because, you know, the doors will be covered up. And across the street from them, Nico has a 6 p.m. to 2 p.m. loading. And I want to see if this says that too. No, the white stripes are for loading and unloading of passengers only. They got it covered 24 hours per minute. Well, no. From 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. So, loading, and then, was it yellow zone and then a white zone. So where is everybody, people? So, last night, did anybody get to see Streets being up there when the Hollywood Hills fire started? Oh my God. I missed when he got drenched by the airplane, but I heard it afterwards. I'm like, I don't know what I was doing. It's like, he's, you know, Papa Cat, like, he got wet? And I go, I guess a fire hose got him. And then about 10, 15 minutes later, he's like, there goes another one of those planes. Gonna get wet again. And I was like, oh, wow. Because there are a few people there. Nobody that I recognized, but, you know. He's got my personality, which is, hey, we're in a disaster together. Want to hang out at least so we don't, you know. So at least one person knows who we are or where we are. So yeah, it was really reminded me of Oakland 91. It was very much so. And it's like, that's probably why I'm sore this morning. I'm surprised I can talk because I felt myself grinding my jaw, just going to town on that puppy. There you go with that white zone. Sorry, I can't remember the line, but it keeps going through different versions in my head. Was it, you're just mad at me because I'm pregnant? Oh. And of course, between watching the fires, because Papa Cat would come downstairs, I started watching trash again. Papa Cat would come downstairs and he goes, you know, there's like one on the Hollywood Hills now. And I'm like, what? And then go watch that for another 2 hours. I did see commercials this morning though, so that's a good thing. So even though they said the Palisades was 0% contained, that's like the first one. The Erindale got bigger. Palisades was the first one. Hollywood Hills was FU yesterday. Polecat is going to drop that reference, but then remembered what they were arguing about. Oh God, there's a clip of a Canadian MP telling Orange Boy that they did not want to become part of America, and it's really cool. I have to find it. I need to, like, if politics is going to be this semi-fun, I got to get Old Tifa up and running. So I have Old Tifa on here, on Prism, so I could actually do a live. But I so wanted to I want to clip the clip or find the clip and then send it like that, because it was awesome. It was, I want to say her name was Elizabeth May, and she just filleted him, and she filleted him in a Canadian way. Just sit back and watch me tell you how much you suck. So cool. Sitting there in traffic just laughing and clapping. It's like, it's one of those days that the people that are driving next to me are like, I hate you, lady. So Adam, you can use phrases, movie phrases. It's okay. Don't think about what they're fighting about. And at this point, right after that, all I think is Johnny holding the plug, going "Mwah," and then plugging it back in. That's what I wanted to be when I grew up, was Johnny. Oh, should I tell him? Do you think I'll get to him in time? What is that street? Washington? Oh, I know. Excuse me. Excuse me. I think it's called Washington, right next to the fire station. There looks to be one of those bags against, like a pole or something. I know, weird, huh? So, if you, I know you can't go down that one, but if you go down to the next block where the fire station is on Washington, there's a blue one that's just like open and just sitting there. It looks like the ones you guys have been dragging around, so you might want to take a look at it. Yeah, the blue one.
Okay, I'll go check.
Okay, thank you. Hey, I figured, what the hell? I have them go, see and get it and go. Ah, there you go with White Joan. Okay, come on, you guys. What am I, laundry today? Is everybody doing laundry today? At least tell me, people. It's like, everybody's distracted. What, is Natalie doing something? It's like, she's my 2 o'clock cousin at this point. Don't want to get the stream dinged. Let's just say they were fighting about a certain medical procedure. What? There is fighting going on? Am I missing it? Oh, no, you're talking about them. Abortion. I'm not going to get dinged. I'm a woman. I can say that. Yeah, all of my streams are now monetized. And I think out of the whole thing, I only have one that's demonetized. Isn't that crazy? So I don't say nasty things as much as I thought I did, or I've gotten really good at coding them. So yeah, I wasn't doing it, and then I did like 5, still didn't do it, came back about a week later and started doing it again. Oh, I know, round and round and round. But the next day they were all monetized. So it was like, okay, cool. And now there's supposed to be something else that I can't remember what the heck it was. Some other ad thing, but I don't understand it at the moment. So I was trying to read it while I was getting ready to take a shower. It's like, okay, I have to sit down and like pay attention, because it's like, that was in front of me. The Palisades fire was in front of me. And then in the bathroom was Natalie talking about Mike, and I'm like, okay, I think I need to focus on this one. So yeah, and Natalie talking about Mike, it actually, I'd be a hypocrite. There are people that I cannot stand as humans, but I'm waiting for them to shake off the mortal coil so I can participate in their artistry. Woody Allen, the Polish guy, he can't come in here. But people like that, and it's like, now that he's passed, should be able to use him, because he's gone and there's nothing to really growl up about. And now use what he did instead and stood for and had it help, because his name will be recognizable to the people inside the org. So it's not necessarily making money off of him and exploiting him. It's just using him to a benefit. That's the way I think about it. Hi, Don. So, because when Natalie was talking about him today, it was just like, that can be, that whole scenario can be utilized. It's like, maybe there can be things done. Just recognizing people's faults and not trying to destroy what's going on now. And there are the older never-in crowd, which we aren't never-ins anymore. Yeah, I don't want the name anymore either. The older crowd who's got the faculties in more ways than one to not carry the toddler hate with us. Remember, I get to read yours. That's the first one. I've been drinking more. I get to read them, Adam. No, not the younger ones. The older ones do, I bet, though. Oh, okay. Okay. So, yeah, the older people do, though. And they may not know, because it may be one of those things that Scientology doesn't want them to know, because then they'll go on the internet. You know what I mean? God, that would be, what would be hilarious is a taxi service like Uber that had a iPad you can browse on. Wouldn't it be interesting? That would just like turn things upside down. People who can't look on the internet could look at it while they were getting a taxi ride. I hope somebody steals that from me. I really do. That's a really good idea. But yeah, start, using time to start rewatching Aftermath so we can start using those things and figuring out things, instead of like, he's gone. It's done. So, it's not nice to fight a dead man. Sorry, somebody was coming out. And that's just the logically way I'm thinking about it. I'm not thinking about getting on somebody's butt, somebody's nerves, this, that, and the other. It's like, oh, whatever. Hi, Nisa. How are you today? So, yeah, it's like, start using some of the resources for people like me who want to come out here, or people who, like Natalie, want to sit there, at the, who want to sit there. It hasn't moved. He figured he'd have gone backwards. Hopefully he's going to keep going. Yeah, now I'm lost for words. Go figure. Ooh, Jesus. Oh, don't turn. Okay, cool. The one cop who scared the bejesus out of me on Tuesday when he got out of the car and said, "Is it her?" as he comes forward at me. It's like, oh God. So I'm a little paranoid about that right now. Is that a police car, Baba Cat? So yeah, everybody's quiet today, and I don't have a big number, so there must be something fun going on. Not fun. That I'm a goth. I live for this crap. And the only reason it's fun for me is because I also forget what's going on. That was before the brain fog. So, and that was the only thing. This morning I had an anxiety attack, which really sucked. I just managed to keep telling myself it's bull, because I can't take a Xanax now, because she has figured that my brain fog getting worse was part of the Xanax thing. So, and I think she was right. So I had to try to ignore it. Seriously, I tried to ignore it. I'm sorry, Dawn. I know they suck. I have a joke in there, but I can't say it on YouTube. I have a big bottle of Xanax. Anyway. So, yeah, I ignored it, and it got a little bit worse, and I entered the field of, oh crap, I'm going to fall down, and the other half of my head said, F this, you are not. And weirdly enough, that worked. So I think that's going to be my new version of Xanax for a while. Hopefully. I know, I hate those things. Ugh. The one I had when I thought I was going to fall down a couple weeks ago, ugh, I felt like weird for at least until I woke up the next day. Hi, good vibes. How are you? So, yeah. I should email you, Dawn. Oh, but yeah, so I got to, I guess my brain with the fact that I can't take my Xanax anymore, I'll have to find something else, because the thing with the Xanax is it was really light. It didn't mess with me because I don't like anything in a benzo range, and I'm allergic to opiates, so it's like I think my body just doesn't like it to begin with. And I can't smoke the doob because I go through the exact same cycle that I did when I was in high school, out of high school, Rocky. It's really neat for 15 minutes, then I'm really paranoid for 15 minutes, then I feel really bad for everybody who's not stoned with me for 15 minutes, and then I want to sleep. That's it. Never changed. And I even tried it like 3 or 4 months ago, and the BFF took me to a dispensary, and I got some gummies. She was very happy that I got to give them to her. Is it cold there? It's sort of weird. Supposedly it's 63, but we definitely do have the wind, or the slight wind coming off the ocean. So that's how you can tell it's a little cold. I have my these are my original club gloves. I had a original pair of Chanel gloves that I chopped the fingers off of. I found these today and was like, oh my God, my club gloves. Oh, that's not good. Just don't do it on my way home. He's doing it on my way home. Great. Let's see. I'll have to sit here and make but I'm not in front of the org, so I don't have to worry about it. It's like, no way, I don't want to sit in front of the org anymore. It sucks. And they took down the blocking. Nah, I'm still going to call it in. Fuck it. They usually get a reprieve, right? Every time they bring it down. And it's like, nah, I don't want to do this anymore. So get a hold of the brother. I forgot, of course. I want 63, 16 here. Woo! What's C-bus? I get by with diphenhydramine. Oh, whatever that is. Let's see. Yes, I'm still taking kratom. I am now taking, oh God, I don't know what it is by amount, but I upped mine. I take them in capsules that they make there. And I've never been sick from it. I've never had a weird reaction from it. So this one place is like really, really, really on themselves, and I've been going to them solidly for 4 years. So I take 4 in the morning, and if I get like a really bad evening, I'll take 4 then. It's not meant to do anything but keep me calm. So it's like I don't get trippy off of it. I don't do, I find it interesting that it was a club drug. It's like, how much do you have to take to be able to trip off of this? So, and there's my fire engine. Look at my fire engine. We have one in Alameda, but I don't take them seriously because Alameda's not big enough for a hook and ladder. That hook and ladder could like go across Alameda. So big Alameda is. So it's the hook and ladder. They're around the corner. They're where I started today. It's a big block. They were trying to like build or keep the fire station and then build a huge condo tower in front of it. But, you know, since it died, there was nothing better to do. Aw, he's not looking at me. Bummer. He usually waves. Fire engine butt. I think I'm happy that there was a commercial. I know it sounds weird, but I seriously think I'm happier because there was a commercial on the news in LA. So, I wanted to be 63 and 16 here. Yeah, what's C-Bus? Ayahuasca. Isn't that another one of those things? No, the kratom is different. I want to protest, but dang, it's so cold. Oh God, I know. Unless you can get a ride there, wear your Pillsbury Doughboy suit, you know, think Christmas Story, can't put his arms down, and then you can just yell out of the middle of like, what, a bakava? I always say baklava. I can't remember the names of them. You know, and then when you're done, you can go back in. Yes, and we know, they got to hear my anxiety attacks. It was me talk about them. Ooh, Benadryl. Yes. No. No, Benadryl turns me into a zombie. C-Bus is Columbus, Ohio, aka Capital Town too. That's why the people in New York get mad at us, because we call San Francisco the city, and they yell at us and they go, "No, Manhattan's the city." It's like, can't there be two? Whatever. So yeah, I've learned my patois for my region started coming back when I've had my people around enough, so I can say things like the city. I can say where we used to live, South City, because we used to live in South San Francisco. So things like that. But yeah, I watched Carter's funeral today. That's what I did. Not all of it, just bits and pieces. So it was interesting. Balloon sat next to Obama, which is so funny because he's so intimidated by him. He wouldn't shut up. He kept talking to him. And I'm sure poor Obama is like, He's trying, you can tell he's doing his best to be polite. And he just kept talking to him and talking to him. I did learn there that he knows the Lord's Prayer. I thought he didn't. At least he knows something religious. Doesn't mean a damn thing, but they used to teach it in schools when I was little. Not in my school, of course, but down in Orange County. So I know how to make authentic baklava. One of my good friends could make baklava. Wasn't it baklava? And unfortunately, we got in a fight over a guy. That's what she told our other friends. The guy was the orange balloon. Career military. So that sucked. Look, it's the back of someone. That's weird. He didn't come out the door. He came out like maybe he's going around in a circle. See if he goes in the back door. Or he's a distraction. They know I find these things. So we have a huge Greek contingent here. We have one of the beautiful Greek Orthodox churches here. That's one step down from, literally, it's like right below the Mormon temple, which is beautiful. So when they have the Greek festival, hell, you can pretty much get homemade baklava everywhere. There's a place in Alameda that if you come when she takes it out of the oven, she's like, "No, you want this one," because she uses hazelnuts and pistachios. She makes a family one, so. But yeah, she sells them both because everybody wants them both. And it's just like, yeah, no, you want this one. It's like, okay. So it is nice that you know it, though. Where do you live? I'm sure it can't be around here. Oh, there he is. See, he's walking really slowly. Yeah, I had a chick said this morning that people who walk really fast are unhappy. So I don't think it said anything about the people who walk slowly. I thought I walk slow just because I'm short. So there he goes. He went into postscript. So me see. Oh yeah, go. There we go. Okay. They still have it on, or they turned it on when I got here. No biggie. Oh, when I tell them, I'll tell them I'm here for about, what, 40 minutes, 30 minutes yesterday before they turn on the signal blocking, so you might want to meet me out here. So where do you live, Nisa? See, everybody now makes baklava. Oh, that's funny. Ah, come on. Hello. Okay, Kay, can you see that? It looked like a dachshund and is colored like a beagle because it was long. So is it possible? I know, you're doing something else. Some Brooklyn train stations are sold, they say, to the city because they were built before Brooklyn was incorporated to NYC. Ah, so that's why they call it the city. Yes. Usually in New York transplant to San Francisco, we'll say, stop calling it that. We'll just go, no, you get used to us. I thought about doing a live or video on all of the churches here, and we have a lot of them from 1800s and 1900s. You know, Darth Beaver, that might actually be good. More things about history and art and, you know, stuff like that, I totally have a thumbs up for, because it's the only way the kids are going to learn nowadays, because they've cut their, you know, schooling back so much. Cleveland, but you're really from Boston. Okay. There are Greek people in Boston? Or are you Greek? I had a friend once ask me to make a baklava, and she gave me 20 minutes to do it. She said, you told me baklava is easy. I replied, yes, it's easy, but it's not fast. That dog looked like a beagle to me. He seemed large for a dachshund. He was long, though. That's what the weird part was. So maybe it was the Queen's dogs, Corgi, but he wasn't round. It was, Lord knows what people are taking to the shelter nowadays. It's like you can always, at this point, I can tell shelter pet from breeder pet really easy. So of course you can make baklava. Okay. It always does taste better when it comes from like real hands. And I think the chick who makes it in Alameda, they have a place. I think they're Turkish too. Yeah. I'm trying to think what else. They have like a little bakery, but they don't call it a specific thing, so they can be just from the area too. But I think she said she was Turkish. But yeah, welcome to San Francisco, where within one block you can have, Indian food, Armenian coffee, and cookies made by gay boys without tops. I know that got Cricket's attention. If Cricket has ever been out here, hot cookie. They make great freaking cookies. So let me think, what now? Still not in the mood to yell at them right now today, because, you know, it's like my mind is somewhere else. But hey, I could at least do this. So, do you guys know a guy named Mike Rinder? He used to be head of OSA, and he was really a vicious dude, and then found out the error of his ways and left. Well, the error of his ways actually got turned on him, and then he left. I don't blame him. So, I'm sure the older guys know who Mike Rinder is. They blame him probably for everything. He passed away last week. So now if you're going to talk about dead people, it's not nice. You know that. So you might want to start not talking about him anymore, or not saying bad things about him, or not cursing him to the stars, because he is gone. And in the real world, once you've left this body, you don't come back as Jesus. Freaks. So yeah, no, Growing up in the Bay Area is hilarious. My dad, who's very white, makes the best freaking enchiladas. Even my family, even my father's family loves their enchiladas. For MD Media. She's one of them. See if we can get her face. He said he was fine. There we go. Dead on. Good. Yeah, keep standing there. We need as many as we can get. Someone can send, one of the mod squads send him a clip of it, please? Yep. When she's done. Yeah, my dad's enchiladas used to make everybody laugh because it was just like, how in the hell did you make enchiladas? So, oh, and I've got to send the cookie book to Carrie Ann. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, okay. It's garbage. Hi. You really thought you were going to come back this way, didn't you? It's like, I don't leave this anymore. Why bother? See, I drank water today, and it did really good until right now. So I have to drink more water or more liquid than I drank today when I get here. Because I figured that's what it was yesterday, is my throat was dry for the past 2 days. It used to be funny. Everybody called me a camel because great jacket. Look at that. That's awesome. Very 80s with a 2000 twist. That's cool. Everybody used to call me a camel when I was growing up because I hardly ever drank water. So, and the reason I did that is because I didn't want to have to pee in public. At school, it didn't matter. But I mean, you know, nobody was really good about cleaning bathrooms back then. Oh, she's hiding behind people. I think. Yeah, there she is. Oh, and she's talking to that guy now. Let's see. Let's see if we can get closer. Okay, so there we go. Are they going to come down here? Nope. But she is not. That's a different person. That wasn't even the person who left. Where was the person who left? And there are 2 more people. Or there's another person leaving. What is with all of the luggage, dude? How much crap do they have to carry now? That's nuts. Let's see if the other one comes. They probably get a lot of people that eat at the restaurant next to them. That's what me and the Papa Cat need to do, is, you know, have some food there. A friend of mine knows the guy who owns the Indian place across the street, not on Jackson. So it's not really direct eye, but I never see them coming back with Indian food either. So I don't even know if they have taste buds. At least I have a reason. So yeah, she disappeared. I wonder what that big disappear is up there. Oh, we have to do the you-know-what. Time to look for Cairo's car because I don't get to see him. It's like, I have to get to see him occasionally. Otherwise, if he gets fat, I'm not going to notice. I'll be looking for the wrong body type. Let me see. I have been to San Francisco, yay. For Pride in the 90s, cool. I got a whole bunch, we're good. Yes, I know. I'm just thinking, for the longest time I was just thinking, oh, they're just playing off their centerfolds and they're just making money because people want to go see their really pretty bodies. And it was like, I got a cookie once and I was like, holy crap, this is good. Oh, you mean screenshots, bummer. A lot of people don't see the indigenous American in me because I'm really white, but I have it on both sides. That's cool. Very cool jacket. Yes, it was a very cool jacket. Did you know everybody has been Cleopatra? You mean we all come from that hoe? that strong woman who fell in love? What is it about? Ugh, falling in love is a pain in the ass sometimes. Why are people leaving with luggage? Yeah, I know. It's luggage too. Why does that trash can look like a robot? Oh, because it is. The trash cans we have here can now be operated by one guy. You take them out to over the curb. See, they're putting their trash cans are not supposed to be out here. They're supposed to be in their little trash can spot. But you put them out to the curb, and then a garbage thing comes by, hooks on it with two like forklift, and then dumps it into a little receptacle. So they're the other part of a robot. So let's see, where's Cairo? You know, I would assume, you know what happens, that Scientology would probably tell them to gain weight. And people like that don't like to gain weight. It can depress them. So we'll see what happens. I just don't get to see him for a while. They're keeping him away from me. And the next time I think I see him, he'll be fat. Not even fat. He'll be normal, and I won't recognize him. That's funny. Kick that trash can to the curb. Oh my God. Look at this. What kind of car do you not need in San Francisco? A Porsche SUV. How much Viagra do you take, dude? Because women put their kids in Waymos. So they don't need a big car anymore. If I only stuck to the one city I lived in, I'd be in a smart car or a little Alpha or something. Papa Cat's too worried about spinning around. Yeah, we might as well go around the block and see what's up. Did you know that car is $114,000 before the upgrades? Far away in Massachusetts, tiny town, modern trash cans. Ah, yeah. Well, that's why I actually thought everybody had them by now. Because those trash cans are easily 10 years old. So maybe not. They've got some good corruption in your city. You don't have the trash cans. Oh. So, yeah. So let's see. Where is the magic door? Because I'm always thinking something's going on. Or they know somebody who is, this looks like an entrance. Ah, you can get in back here. Because that's the hallway. I bet you it goes to the back doors from here. That would explain it. So, oh well. Until I can get more people. Till I can get more people who have no problems hanging out in some place that nobody else is going to see them, and all they're doing is making, you know, snide remarks when the Scientology kids come out. So, but at least now I know. It did bug me a little bit occasionally. It was like, where the hell did they go? I figured they just went to the restaurant and they had to eat dinner or something. I prefer a 70s, 80s hot rod. I prefer a Carmen Ghia, but hey. Those trash cans put out of work half of the sanitation workers that stuffed those trucks, unfortunately. Yes, I know. And it was a well-paying job, and you didn't have to be educated. So, that sucked. I didn't know anybody who was a garbage man, though. So it didn't like affect me personally, but we all watched The Honeymooners. Like y'all, you know, us old farts did. You know, we all watched The Honeymooners, and we all thought it was neat to be a garbage man, and you know. So I think there was probably an over enthusiastic garbage people because you sort of treated them like post office people. So they probably loved it. They had the hookup right there. I was Cleopatra and Mark Antony, but not LRH. You know it, Bob. So, yeah, unfortunately now, little Asian ladies, and yes, they are all Asian, are going around collecting recycling because that's supposed to be the reason that our prices are being kept down. They get the container recycling and then take it to container recycling places that'll give you money for it. So back when it first started, so maybe it's more than 10 years ago, I tried to explain this to a lady a couple of times, trying to say, stop. And I gave up because all I got all the way around was I don't speak English. So, and anybody who could speak the language, they're just like, oh hell no, I'm not touching that. Anyone who lived in New York City in the 70s can tell you about the importance of good sanitation workers. Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think that's why my mom learned to give Christmas, because back then it was nice to have brownies and cookies and things like that, because sometimes those workers from all fields were single. So, it's nice to have pastries, cookies, and brownies, and, stuff like that. So they all like my mom. They would all like me if they were regular. Nobody stays regular anymore. I've got my UPS guy here that I see occasionally. And him and I have been being nefarious with the building ever since then. He's the one who left the door crack open in the back because it's easy. Our town doesn't pick up the trash. You have to pay a private company to do it. No shit. No. The private company does it, right? Because that's what these are. These are private companies too. Recology. And actually, I know, sorry guys. The company called Recology was actually a good company. Hasn't been driven in the ground yet. And they're very well known for hiring homeless people to separate the trash. They were giving them real paychecks to help them get into housing and things. So they would take everything. You could put absolutely everything in your recycling that you thought was recycling, and then it goes to a big warehouse. And then there are these conveyor belts that homeless people work. Uniforms. They separate what can be recycled and how it can be recycled. So like cans and forks and plates and stuff like that. And this is a Head Start type program. There's an amazing clip of sanitation union negotiations from late 60s. If you have any interest, I can send it to you. That sounds cool. You should just send it to community. But yeah, so that was near South San Francisco. We had Recology. I think the Recology is here too. It's not in Alameda. Oh my God. It is amazing how much they don't recycle in Alameda. We got 2 tickets for it because I'm so used to throwing everything in the recycling bin, because you know what, anything helps. And we got 2 notices that said knock it off or we'll stop or something like that. And it was like, okay, that's weird. So we have a sucky recycling program. So, oh, but they're heavy duty into the compost. We have like quarter size of those cans for compost, and it's like, what the hell do you think I'm not gonna compost? Gross. I barely can stand sticky. What makes you think I'm gonna do composting? It's like, I'd rather have a beehive before I compost. So they gave us a warning. I'm not sure if we got a ticket on the second time. I think we got 2 warnings, but they say that they'll kick you off, and it's like, what do you do then? Then I guess we'd have to find like a our own garbage people, or talk to somebody in the commune and see if we can use theirs, because a lot of times we don't fill ours up more than halfway. So I'm sure we're not the only ones who do that and just split it with our neighbors. But yeah, it's really weird. It's one of the things I really don't like about Alameda is that they don't recycle. We've been recycling since the 70s. Carter, seriously, we've been recycling since the 70s. So, aluminum cans have always been recycled since Carter. So it's like, he actually did do something good for our countries, he taught people to be more aware of our resources. Taught the kids how to be more aware of our resources. And you know, kids, they grow up when they're young, and they'll go around telling everybody, no, you need to do this. No, you need to do that. You can give it to me. I'll crush it for you. You know, stuff like that. You shouldn't be using plastic. It's bad, and it's, you know, and it doesn't decompose. I knew this when I was a kid. Can you believe that? Look, Carrie Ann. Look. Just hanging out, having fun. Oh my God, look at him. He's so cute. It's like, God, this line is long. Whatever. Oh my God, he's so cute. I want a beagle. He's adorable. Like, now we watch the beagle move. Oh, bummer, I'm not catching up. There he goes. Today was brought to you by the letter B for beagle. Let's see, what in the Tony Soprano is going on in the club today? Not much, just a lot of me babbling, talking about Carter, talking about fire, the usual. Carter administration started the 55-mile-per-hour speed limit based on fuel consumption. Yep. I know, it's going to seem so weird. And I am glad that if he was going to pass away, he'd pass away right before the orange balloon got into office, because you can constantly berate him with what Carter did during his administration the whole time he's in office. He will hate him by the end of it. So, oh, yes, hi Fuzz. Hope everything went okay. And you know I'm about to get off now. So, let me see. Yeah. Okay. No, I think I caught up. Okay. And we found out that, yes, there is like an entrance to the building, the other building in the back, and that is sometimes where they go. So they aren't just disappearing into some like manhole cover or something. So, several and sundry. Hi, Clark. You're in time too for me to go to buy. It's the no, I've got to go. I only have one. So, okay, guys. So we're leaving. We're going home. Trying to be motivated today and clean off the island again. Not Alameda, my island in my living, my whatever that floor is called. Question: did you get stalked by anyone in Scientology? Have no clue, but have other sources that would keep me from getting paid attention to. That's the easiest way to put it. Have a good night, everybody. Take care. See you later, Carrie Ann and Brain Fogs. Tonight at 7. Yes, I have to go put makeup on. Hopefully I'll see the Mod Squad up there too. So, okay, everybody. Have a good night. I'll see you in a few hours. Ciao, Bella.